guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Ford Fusion this generation here from year 2013 to year 2020. If you have a problem where a heater doesn't work, stay with us. We'll explain what we see here quite often in the garage. It could be simple fix, it could be even a device that most people don't even think about that. We're going to talk about that. We'll explain where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping. That way do not waste money and time, and why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. When we get a car here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 free repair videos absolutely to you guys. We make a video about every single fuse, every single relay. Let's say you're in the middle of nowhere, your car doesn't start, you can easily identify what causes that. You can search for engine starter fuse, fuel pump fuse. Let's say that's a problem, you replace it, you're back in the road. It takes less than 2 minutes to watch the video, guys. So that will be, guys, our mission to make your life easier and to solve your problem. Now, in addition, guys, we have other channels as well. We make 300 free repair videos on every car we get at the garage, take them completely apart. We do engine work, transmission, body work, engine codes, fuses, anything like that. Now, why we do that? To save you money, guys. So on this Ford Fusion there are different years, okay, through the different models through the years from 2013 all the way to 2020. There will be some minor differences about the fuses. So if you notice that we mention up to 2-3 different fuses for the same thing, it could be because it could be a different fuse for a different year, but we're trying to help all of you with that generation Ford Fusion. So let's start on it now. So guys, if a heater doesn't work, what we will need to check, we will demonstrate on the generation Ford Fusion here. First, you need to check your climate control fuses. It could be super simple fix. Now, you guys have some hidden fuses in that Ford Fusion, hidden fuse boxes. We'll recommend to check our video about fuse box location on Ford Fusion. Check it out so you know where they're located. Today, we're working 2 hidden ones. We need to check a fuse box that's under the dash. Okay, so on the lower section of the dash here, you have that trim. It extends to the other side of the steering wheel. It has 4 clips underneath, one here, 2 like that on the other side. Pull from top to bottom. It opens deep inside. On the left side, you'll find the main interior fuse box with a layout like this one. Now, before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. So another thing, guys, before I forget, if you guys need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools for Ford Fusion or any car at a good price, quick shipping, we'll put a link in the description of the video below for your convenience. That way you do not waste your money and time. Here you need to check, guys, 1 fuse for the heater, then we need to check some more, and we're talking about fuse number 12. That fuse right here, that's 12 and 13 double fuse, but that section here is the one that we need. Next, you need to open the hood, and here, guys, under the hood on the driver's side, you have that cover. Remove it. Underneath is the main engine fuse box. Now, those are the fuses, but you have hidden fuses, guys. On the bottom of that fuse box, you have a couple tabs. Push them, you can flip that fuse box upside down, and on the bottom side of it you have more hidden fuses like this one here. Now here specifically we need to check, guys, 2 fuses. One of them is fuse number 79, talking about this fuse right here, and the other fuse that we need to check is fuse number 77. You may or may not have this one. Other things that can cause the heater not to work, okay, could be, guys, being low on coolant. Check your coolant level, never open it when it's hot, let it stay overnight, then add coolant if you need to. It can severely burn you. If you recently, guys, did like thermostat replacement, If you did the radiator hose, anything that involved draining the coolant, make sure you bleed your cooling system. If you do not bleed the cooling system, you may end up having an air pocket in the heater core that can prevent coolant to come to the heater core. That's why maybe it's not working. Another thing, thermostat. Thermostat that's stuck open will cause the coolant to get really cold, and as a result, you will not be able to warm up and the heater will not work. If you want to know the symptoms of thermostat, or bad thermostat, or thermostat stuck open, we have videos on our YouTube channels. Something else that most people don't think about that, it could be the coolant temperature control valve. You have one of those. If it's malfunctioning, that can cause it. And you guys have that device here. Let me show you. You have one or two of those, depending on whether you have a single or dual climate control. That's known as blend door actuator. That adjusts the temperature, guys. It has a flap that attaches to it and turns from hot to cold. So when you change the settings, it changes from hot to cold. On the inside, you have plastic gears and a motor. Usually they crack, the motor quit working. As a result, the heater might be stuck in cold position. Even though it works perfectly fine, your heater will blow cold. Hopefully guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.